All right. Let's do some playtesting. So, me and a couple guys have worked on a strategy game. It's sort of an isometric turn-based strategy game that is inspired by Advance Wars, and it's called Franchise Wars. But it's actually released on itch.io, and I can leave a link in the stream chat. Actually, I can go ahead and do that. So that even when I archive this video, people will be able to click this link. So Franchise Wars, again, turn-based puzzler strategy game, and it's currently it's released, but right now what's happening is we're planning on releasing it to Steam. So right now, that's what I'm doing, is I'm playtesting the Steam build just to just kind of see how it runs, see if there's any problems, and we'll just kind of go from there. Let me just, my window, I have such a messy window screen right now. Sorry. Let me go ahead and do this. Go ahead and run this thing. So get different resolutions. By default, I think it's 1920 by 1080, so we'll leave it at that. The only thing is, I kind of wish I had, you know what, I think I'm going to do windowed because, yeah, I kind of have to do windowed because I need to see the chat if anything pops up. Sorry for the Celeste background there. Let me just get these audio levels a little bit better. Well, hopefully these audio levels are good. Can you see my cursor? Let's fix that. Capture mouse cursor. There we go. It's probably kind of small. Alright, credits. That's good. That's good. Yo! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay. The resolution is going to be weird. When you play this game at 1080p, full screen, there won't be these black bars. So that is just kind of like a quirk with the resolution, but what's important right now, though, is the functionality. Tile screens are updating. That's good. Hope these audio levels are good. Hotkeys, yep. Okay, audio levels are good. Sweet. Even with the resolution bleeding that's happening with the black bars, it still looks good. Let's test the reset. Yep, looks good. There is one bug that happens on my computer with the when I go hit the continue button at the main menu, but other than that, oh, this is perfect. Sweet. Wow, I did not expect them to move like that. I'm kind of forcing myself to make very unconventional moves choices too, because I'm just trying to push this, just kind of exploring it a little bit. We're probably not gonna make any real updates to the game's AI or anything, but I think, because I think the game overall is still functional, so we'll see. I mostly make very unconventional moves because it's kind of intriguing for me to see the decisions the AI makes in response to that. Normally people do that. Let's do this. Let me try something else. Reset hotkey works. Reset button works. Okay, didn't know if the hotkeys, that is interesting, you can hit endgame and restart while you're paused. But, no bugs. Nothing major though. Stalemate. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play this level normally. I'm just experimenting. Okay. Yep, stream health, stream quality looks good. Push him off the screen. Push him. Oh, this isn't the, I guess Clayton didn't update the maps with the new ones that I had. That's concerning. There's two maps I updated because the difficulty spike like ramped up too much, and the AI would respond sometimes in really like difficult ways for this level, and it was like way too much. So I'll have to let them know that these levels are not updated. My hard work was not acknowledged. Let's just kind of play around then. Pretty sure he'll... Oh, no. Yeah, difficulty is a very subjective thing, but yeah, it's just some people have had a lot of trouble with this level just because I'll restart. Yeah, I made this music. The AI would basically, I've seen the guy play, and sometimes the AI would you would try to capitalize on this mountain. This is pretty much like the hotspot of this map, which is supposed to happen, but the problem is I've seen moments where the AI will sometimes get on this mountain, and it makes it very difficult to counter that because you just get overwhelmed because they bottleneck here and kill the guy on this mountain. This is probably the most important point in this map, honestly. It just sometimes the AI responds in different ways. Kinda curious how this plays out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I used GBA sound fonts. GBA sound fonts. GBA. But that's my reason why I made this level easier. But at the end of the day, like, my level changes aren't the be-all end-all. It's just still kind of doesn't feel great when your additions aren't in the final version, that's all. But it's no big deal, we can patch it. Curious who he attacks in this one. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wow. Yeah, that's... I feel that if we remastered this game, we'd probably make this AI a lot smarter. Or have, like, difficulty levels of the AI. I think that would be a lot more fun. Versus just making the AI just smart. I think it would be more fun to give maybe difficulty options. Yeah, you have a pretty good internet setup, so I don't see why it wouldn't run well for you to stream X. AI. The bottleneck is mine. Never tried moving like that before. Interesting. Interesting. Surprised how well that works out versus normally I move my chefs to the east side of this map, or I guess this would be technically you would rotate this map clockwise 45 degrees and that would be the grid. So technically this is the x-axis and then this is the y. But if I were to move technically south, I move my guys south and then they start pushing in. But this, surprisingly, if you split them out like this, it works better. I actually don't know how the AI works, and I really, if our programmer Austin, if he ever has free time, I'd love to make a video with him explaining how he designed the AI, because even I don't understand how it works. I've only like designed levels around it so that the levels like flow properly. Oh, normally I don't. Wow, I'm making some weird unconventional moves. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, first strike advantage. But I think in layman's terms, I think the AI targets anyone who's the closest to them. I believe? I don't actually know. I wish I knew, but I'm not the mastermind behind the AI. But basically, I changed 2 levels in the newer one. This level got changed too. So, and those are the only levels I want to change because I think everything else is really good. But this one of the biggest problems I had with it was it's a little too rigid. And you have to put up with this annoying fan, which it's very hard to avoid getting killed by it. Actually, no, now I've got it. Okay. But the newer version of this map I changed because the newer one gives you more choices, and it still forces you to understand how the truck moves and attacks. Whereas this one, it becomes this weird fight, this weird scramble where you're trying to position yourself in very specific ways. Especially, like right now, I can't really do much against this fan without losing a truck, which is fine. It's just the way you have to move these trucks. If I just end my turn right now, like, it's a lose situation. I pretty much, it's just weird. I don't like it. I don't like this version. That's just me being subjective. Yeah. That's just why I don't like. The newer one, you still have 2 trucks, but the enemy has 3 fans. So you still want to try to position yourself in the center of the island, but I don't know. I think it's better personally, but the newer one. But meh. Video games. Meh. And then there's just these guys that are standing here and can't do anything, so it's just... Might as well hit the win button. But that's just me. That's just me. just being subjective and pretentious and all that. Tooltips are appearing just fine. That's good. Slamma-jamma. Let me get some lighting in my room. My room is really dark. My room is so dark. Alright. Attack ranges look good. I don't really think there's going to be any functional bugs. It's just mostly if this just runs on Steam. But so far, it's doing pretty good. Slamma-jamma. I like this map. This is what these kind of maps are my favorite because they give you different stuff to work with, and you can. I'm gonna actually I want to try playing very defensively, so I'm gonna retreat. I'll kind of have a bit of a different setup. Just keep running back. Definitely is not how you're supposed to do this level. Yeah, let's leave him here. Double stack. That means he loses a fan. But if let's try this. I'm curious. Slammed. And there. Oh, that was actually a pretty good move. Wow. I'm surprised that worked out that well. I wish I could push twice, but can't. Double block and kill. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. No. Oh, this is even better. I like this one. This is even better. Flawless run. I've never tried blocking chefs like that with a truck passively before. So that's kind of an interesting strategy. I never thought about that. I sound so unenthused. It's interesting because I've never thought that the move, just moving the truck into a position is actually like useful in and of itself. But the idea of it versus the attack being like the most important thing. But interestingly enough, just moving it to block something is actually very useful. Which makes sense. I mean, it's supposed to be like the close quarters tank, so that's fine. Intended. Developer intended design. Well, I guess it was. I mean, it didn't really occur to me that it would turn out that way. T-shirt cannon. T-shirt cannons, they're pretty strong. They're hard to deal with on the enemy side because they have so much pressure or so much presence in a fight, so you have to be like super careful where they're positioned. I'm gonna try some weird moves here. I can't swap. This move here. This is so. Just the way I'm moving my units is very like not how people would normally do it. This level is not. Yeah, this is so dumb what I'm doing. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Flawless run failed. End of stream. Let's try to play super passively. I can't. No. Nope. And nope. Let's move here and then here. And this is... It's so weird making moves I don't do, but I've said that like a million times, but it's still very strange to... Oh, wow, I didn't pay attention to that. Oh, no. That range advantage. Slam the jammer. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Armored vehicle wins. I do think that we wanted to add more units, and I think chefs are fine the way they are. It's just I think if we were to make a new, like, updated version of Franchise Wars, we'd definitely want more human enemies, so that the chef, while it's still the most basic unit, it's still very dangerous, and I like that. It's just, yeah, not enough time, because I like the idea of how the chef is, like, unique in that it's like the only infantry type that can attack directly. My stream health's still good. Bet you guys are getting some glorious 60 frames per second. Here and here. I am thinking, you know, if I were to update this version, I'm kind of curious to explore if trucks should be able to kill helicopters. Oh, he's gonna kill that one. Yes. And turn. Helicopters. I guess the reason why I think I would want helicopters to get killed by trucks is because I think, well, I don't know. I just, helicopters are very dangerous when you know how to use them. Here, let's just bunch up. Come on over. Come on down. Oh, they're stuck on that guy. That's funny. Let's go here. Are they gonna do it again? Yes! Eat it. Sucker. They're gonna do it again. That's funny. Alright. Alright. Come on now. Come hither. I want to destroy you. Dun, da, 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 da. I really hope this song is tolerable to listen to for the people that play this game, because I tried my best to make it as not repetitive as possible, even though it's using the same melodies and leitmotifs. So that's why I tried to make it like change its like rhythm and stuff. This music. You guys fell right into my trap. Yeah. You like the song? Well, that's good. GBA Dynamite. I'm gonna pull him here. I think where I still get caught out when I go up against artillery units in this game is when enemies start to have fans or helicopters, and then they start pulling your units into their artillery fire, and then you get hit, which is fine. I think that's really cool. It really forces you to kind of think like a step ahead. It's just that's where I still get caught out sometimes. Push off the map. Oh, he's gonna kill that one. Push off the map. Dead sucker. Not much to really experiment within that map. Some maps, especially the later maps, like where you can really experiment more, that's when it's a little more fun to play around with the strategies. This map's pretty tough because you gotta keep paying attention to that helicopter, or the helicopter, but also that artillery that's right in the center. It's probably one of the most dangerous things in the game. Kill that heli, because the helicopter sucks. No one likes fighting the helicopter. Actually, let me try something else. That's actually kind of like how I normally play, but I want to try this. Try this and then actually play passive. I don't usually play passively, so it's kind of fun to experiment with that. Passive playstyle. It's so different. I don't know what I think about, because normally the game just lends itself to be played, I don't know if aggressive is the word, but because of the fact that this like first strike advantage is so huge in this game, which is why a lot of times like player 2 or Munch Point, they have more units to balance that out, because you can turn the tide of a fight on the first turn usually, so that's why it just kind of lends itself to have the player be very assertive. Which is fine. You just got to design good levels around it. It's just what I'm trying to say is, like, passive playstyle I feel like it's not as useful, which I think is okay. It's just I'm just having fun experimenting. I think this game generally doesn't want you to play passively, because it's almost like you're letting an opportunity go. Is what I'm trying to say. Which I think is fine. I mean, I guess that's better than people playing like super campy and not doing anything interesting. Also, that artillery on the mountain, that's a lot of power. Oh, that guy's dead. Nothing. Can I push? Let's try this one. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, no, that guy's dead. Just experimenting, just experimenting. Yeah, this is a stalemate because... No, technically I lost. Yeah. No, it's a stalemate. It is a stalemate, because even if I'm pretty sure if I tried pushing... Because I definitely can't win, because the helicopter has to go off the map. I'm just thinking of that artillery. I'm really curious now, actually. Is it a stalemate? I'm actually really curious. Oh, nope. There you go. There's the answer. And here. And here. Yeah, some maps, I think my favorite maps in this game, I think just because I helped make and design some of the mechanics and rules, I think my favorite kind of maps are the ones that give you a lot of choices and just it's kind of exciting to see what could happen. Whereas these kind of levels are a little bit more, I don't know if linear is the right word, but they generally, oh wow. Oh no, that's not good. I'm kind of curious, which one is the artillery going to target? Probably target the fan. You're dead, sucker. Oh wait, no, I'm dead. I don't know what I was thinking there. Alright, let's actually beat this map for real. Kill the helicopter. No, we don't want to go there, because the chefs will double kill. El chef. Come on down. There you go. If I push the artillery... If I do it... I want to try... I like experimenting with setups, so that's why I'm doing this. Covers that side over here. And turn. Okay, yeah, okay, so now I have the advantage. I've got the advantage. You've got nothing. Oh, wait, no, it could be a stalemate. I'm kind of curious who he's going to target. Ah, right, okay. Alright, I'm going to stop screwing around. I just really like to play around with AI a little bit and just see what kind of moves will it make. I like to experiment. I like to experiment. I am the ultimate. My body is the ultimate weapon. However, this map does not lend itself to first strike advantage, but I'm going to experiment with that anyways, because I like to mess around with the game. Actually, oh, this is kind of weird. I like this. Hold on, this is really weird. This is a setup. Yeah, this is not how you do this level. Holy cow, this is weird. Okay, he's not gonna. Okay. Normally, when you play this level, it's usually just like this clashing, but I wanted to try seeing what happens if I cycle everything around to one side. Attack this guy. Fans are pretty high priority. No one likes fans. Kill that guy. Would pulling this guy do anything? I wonder... Can I... No. Yeah, this map is indeed chess, because I originally wanted to make it 8x8, and then like each unit would be specifically based on like the rook and knight and all that, but we didn't have enough time to add more units, so I narrowed it down to 7, and even 7 rows was too much, so I narrowed it down to 5, and I think that's much better, because the turns would take forever, just on both parties. It was just like, yeah, I didn't like it, so I sped up the level layout a lot more, because the levels sucked. Older version, 1.0. 1.0 was not good. Boom. And... you here? Can I pull anything? This map does not lend itself very well to artillery that are in the back, though. Unless you get them close. Because the trees really hamper the artillery's movement. Oh, wow, I misclicked. Okay, I got this. Pull and shoot. Boom. You know of blimps. Blimps are slow, but can destroy anything next to them. Just watch out for artillery. I wrote that description. Most of the description was written by Austin, at least the bottom left info stuff. And it's like, I'd say several of these info text for like these levels was written mostly by Austin. I wrote a few, but I mostly spent time doing the art, music, and the design doc. I could probably show the design doc sometime, maybe, or like I could probably show it after I'm done, because it's kind of, there was a lot of ideas that we went through, and I'm more than happy to share them. Pull, and you're dead. I love how the blimps can attack diagonally as well. It really gives them a lot more flexibility and presence in a fight, but they're still really slow. Should I pull him? I can't do much here. This guy. If I pull him here, yeah, this will work. Trying to maximize my turn advantage. Maximize the move potential. You'll get more camera time if you win. Demon Pass. This map went through a lot of changes, and I can probably show the older version of this level, but it was a lot harder. This level would have been like, I would argue, would have been harder than the finale, because there's basically, imagine this part just getting extended more, and there was more artillery to deal with. I think you had one air unit though, maybe, but I simplified this map. This map went through quite a number of changes. I think this one's much better because it gives you, from the start, it lets you choose a couple options from the start. Come on over. Come on down. We don't want to get pushed. Let's go here. Oh, no, we want to step back because then the fans will push. Aha. I'm aware. I'm sentient. Oh, fans are dead. Oops. Oh no. Oh, I'm actually boned. I think I'm actually screwed. Oh, nope. GG. I got it. I win, you lose, sucker. Oh, never mind. I botched it. Dun, 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 dun. And turn. Come on down. Come on down. Artillery's covering that guy. Let's pull back. Artillery presence is real. Oh, you made a bad move, buddy. Hey, it's spaghetti. It's spaghetti. Please pull him. Thank you. You did. Alright, wait, give me 1 sec. I got a phone call. Okay. Phone call over. Let's see what the chat. What's going on with the chat? It's spaghetti. Hey, look, it's spaghetti. Yeah, I like the fan with the shutter glasses. Yeah, I love the guy too. I was trying to think of like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just when I was designing the fans, I just thought it'd be hilarious to have a guy with that. Be hip, make him hippin' with it. Sorry, I'm just discording right now. Water is a great resource. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, dude. Stream Sekiro. I mean, I don't know if I really want to watch it, but you should go for it. I'll watch the title screen with the logos and the start button, but that's about it. That's all you're gonna get from me. Everything else, unfortunately, I'm not gonna watch anything else. Is he gonna push here? Yeah, it looks good. You should stream yourself in real life. Oh yeah, you could stream Guilty Gear. I mean, you know how I am with guilting gears. Gears that guilt. Where are these guys going? Are they looping around right now? I think they're trying to go around the top. Oh, nope, never mind. Here they come. Oh, wow, they totally... they totally ran right into that one. And up. Alright, man. See you around. Thanks for watching the stream. I'll probably archive this, and the archive will probably show the extra stuff like the behind the scenes. The mysterious behind the scenes work. Attack range. Pretty threatening. Oh, that guy's gonna eat it. Is this a flawless run? Oh, I called it and I totally jinxed myself. It was almost gonna be a flawless run. Alright, see ya, dude. Let's push here and here. Flawless. I don't know if every level can be beat flawlessly, but yeah, I haven't experimented with that yet. I don't know if it's possible, but it's something that's, I don't know, it's intriguing enough, but I don't know. Alright, let's try experimenting a little bit. Foreboding. That was a weird move by the fan. That was a really weird move. Interesting. Oh, that guy's gonna die. He will move here, so I'm gonna catch him. Two more to go. XRD, Revelator, HD, Third Strike. Not a mouthful at all. Oh, man, those helicopters make it difficult. Can I try and pull the artillery? I can pull that one. Oh, that helicopter's dead. Alright, this is fine. That artillery. Easy. It's not like I've played that level before. That was my first time playing that level. So normally I split these units up. I'm gonna actually try. I want to try going to the left. Just a hard push to the left and see what happens. The only problem with that is the artillery really locked this section down, so it makes it very difficult to really go for a push, at least early on in the level. Let's see, that helicopter is in jeopardy. This guy here, and this level is very difficult to go for any heavy push initially because they have that advantage on the offense because you can't do much on this level. This is all just all you can do in the first turn is just set up and then kind of respond accordingly. Nothing. Wow. There's a pick. That truck is a danger. That truck's in danger too. Can't hit anything. Wow. That is surprising. I'm gonna push. Going to push. Can I? No, I can't push that guy. Can I pull the fan here? Yes. It's a safe move. Should probably move back. And then this is a sloppy turn. We'll go with that. That's fine. That's fine. Seeing that fan push this fan and this blimp reminds me of a time I played this level and I had a fan right here on this grass tile and then a blimp here, and then the enemy fan actually pushed both of them off and killed both at the same time. It was kind of awesome, but also like shocking because I totally did not see that coming. Basically, it's pretty awesome. The AI can be quite formidable, given in the right circumstance, which I think is awesome. I'm gonna be really careful here because that helicopter could really mess things up. Ooh! Oh wow, he missed a chance there. Okay, all right, okay. I need to keep. Let's see what I need to keep alive. Perfect. Perfecto. Let's try to flank this artillery. This is a free pick. Well, no, it's not. Free pickings. Can I take anything out here? Oh, the blimps are making it difficult. Turn. Oh, there's a pick. Thanks, AI, for being dumb. Okay, we'll do a pull. There's a pick. Let's see if we can get that helicopter to come on out.
This game is mine.
Oh, did not see that one coming. Go here. Oh, sweet. Die. Well, I think this build is pretty good. I mean, I'm a little sad that my levels didn't appear in it, but other than that, I mean, it works. At least on the windowed option that I did. I haven't tried testing the other settings though. Franchise Wars. Made by yours truly. At least only on the art and level design. Audio side, everything else was Austin Clayton. I didn't write down level design here. Oh well. Yeah, technically I did like almost all the levels in the game. Actually, I think I did all the levels. I think about it. Not to sound conceited, it's just kind of funny, like I didn't realize until now. Like it kind of occurred to me. This credits text stuff is all it's all one sprite. It is not text as like an actual text font. Because I guess ran out of time. Sweet. Let me just check one thing. Oh, that works. Or does it? Let me see. This bug only seems to happen to me. Oh, there it is. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah. Yeah. That's that. Alright, so I'm gonna close this. This bug does go away if I hit the level skip code, but that's about it. Okay. Well, I can show some behind the scenes stuff. Let me see. Where is our design doc? There it is. Design doc. Okay, we've got that. That looks good. Let me see if I can find my sprite art. I just gotta clean up my windows here. I've got like freaking 20 tabs open on Chrome right now, so I'm trying to clean this up. Okay, feedback rounds. Close that. Na 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 na. Stream's looking good. Do have some backup music if we, I probably will close this game actually. I just need to... Let's go with this one. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, alright, let's see. Okay. We'll just play some Advance Wars 2 music or something. Let's see what kind of song I should play. Play some Advance Wars 2 music. While this is, I'm trying to show, open some windows up so I can show some of the art and stuff that I never got to put in the game. Done. Files. Franchise Wars. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I like that. Making things. I'm gonna have to make sure to like zoom this camera in or something. Alright, this is fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. I just have to be aware that the dead zone is here and here. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Actually, I really don't like how... That's better. Dead zone, so I just have a mental note where it is. Okay. Alright, seems like people like art more, so I'll show some of the old art. Sky assets. If we were to ever remaster this game, we would probably have more art assets and stuff, more backgrounds. Right now, the only one you saw was the peaceful green, blue sky. There was also this is the initial idea I had, was to have a pattern, different colored skies. We didn't have enough time, but honestly, it's like the game's fine. It really didn't need any more, but yeah, an eerie red. Really, it's just palette swaps. Effects. The death explosion. The way I animate explosions is okay, wow, that's like really close. Hold on. Goodness gracious. Alright, there we go. When I animate explosions in games, I usually, that's the actual one, but the way I do it, which normally I don't do it this way, is I actually animate the silhouette itself and then I add the colors in. Normally I don't do silhouette and then colors, but it seemed to make most sense. It's probably a way I'm gonna animate explosions more. It just kind of depends, because I find when I animate explosions, it's faster to just kind of change the colors as you go versus doing a silhouette. But this one I wanted to make the explosion look good, so I guess that's why I did it this way. This one turned out pretty good. Getting that, I had to like study a mushroom cloud explosion to really see how it shapes, but I cheated a little bit. Simplified it. Let's see, backgrounds. We're in the window, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. No comments, alright. I don't have the blessing of a dual monitor setup, so that logo work by Clayton. Let's see. Munch point. Oh yeah, I did some like color changes here and there. I'm pretty sure I did these, right? Did I do these? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I did these. And then they got updated a little bit more on Clayton's side. Thumbnail work. Marketing is a real thing. I tried experimenting with different design elements, but the final version, I'll kind of go through these. You can see some of these elements start to kind of appear in the final version, which I'll try to get. This one actually looks pretty good. Yeah, try to maybe go back to the propaganda stripes. Propaganda stripes with the color tone. Clayton's logo. That's not mine. that is not mine. Actually, you can see the final logo version right here. If I just were to raise the opacity, let me do that. This is technically the final version, which I'm pretty happy about because the initial versions were kind of rough, but I think this one's a lot better. I like the color coding, and I think it's a little bit easier to look at versus this kind where it's like there's like 4 things going on. This basically it's like more like there's 5 things going on, and then your eyes just darting all over the place. So I think the newer one's a lot better. This is obviously the best, even if it has nothing to do with franchise wars. Let's see, mock-ups. Ah, yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll just go through these one by one. We had a health system, but the only reason why health did not make it in was actually because Austin had to code in a health UI, but he just never could get around to it because he was so busy with like other like game design stuff, like the AI and the terrain and all that stuff. So as a result, I was still able to make maps, but it was really hard for me to play test it because the only way I could see a unit's health was by just kind of looking at a console in the bottom left of my screen and seeing if unit 0011 took 2 damage from unit 112. It's like, how am I supposed to understand what's going on? So I simplified all the units' health to 1, to basically 1 hit, 1 kill. Which, funnily enough, the design document actually was going to do that, so it's kind of funny how that came back around to the final version. This mock-up was testing out health displays. You can see there's a heart system. Trying to see, this one had like 10 hearts because I was trying to kind of gauge the extremes for health display. In case we had a 10 health unit, or was like, well, what if I stack them in a row? And it just, none of these really felt right. What the hell is this? Hey. Yeah, let's go to basic, actually. Stream good? Yep, stream's good. Yeah, we probably want to go to basic, because Windows is dumb. Let's see. Missing part, flicker between visible and not visible. Oh, yeah, the shield was going to be... This is going to be a bigger deal, because the shield was going to be like visible with the health bar, because I felt like it would be really unique to like see the damage you could deal, but nope, that never happened. What's this? Mock-up health and defense stats. Oh yeah, Forest was going to give 1 defense, and the Mountain would have given 2, and then some reason this guy has 2. Yeah, playing around with health displays. Oh, you guys can't see him. Yeah, there you go. Any comments? No. Okay, good. What else we got? Attack mock-up. Nope, nothing too new. Oh, yeah, this would have... If we had health, the health UI would have had more intricate, like, animation and this sort of, like, flickering effect going on. So this would have, like, flickered between, visible, not visible, and then when you take the hit, it would basically have a missing gray heart like this. Can you guys see my cursor? Yes. Okay, good. Trying to see what else. Buildings. Maybe in Franchise Wars HD Remastered we'll have buildings and factories and stuff like that. Ice. We were gonna have ice. Ice and roads and whatever. What else we got? Are these mock-up levels? What else I got? Oh wow, this is other old background tests. Was gonna have a level over water, Then we went with the clouds. What's this? Have a bunch of these. Sign up and down. Oh, the clouds. I thought about it would be cool if I could have had it so the clouds would have been like animated with some animation code to like squish and stretch and stuff. That would have been kind of sick, but no. Yeah, we were gonna have text appear for your move order, but I don't think Austin liked that. In fact, I think he hated it, and he just was like, no. And then no one ever talked about it ever again. I think it was my idea. Battle bus. I don't even know what. These were just test sprites, and I guess we were trying to go with like a wartime feel. Let me see if I can find the really. Oh, here it is. Here's the old mock-up. No, sorry. Here's the old mock-up. There's the idea of having like octopuses versus elephants, or like a war based around collecting tacos. There's a cannon. I thought about it would be funny if there was like Civil War era, but then there's this weird thing where like humans versus like anthropomorphic animals. But yeah, there was a lot of ideas in this mock-up. The idea would have been like have a unit run over a taco, and then if you collected more tacos than your opponent, you would have won. This time thing, I'm not sure what I was thinking. It was either this meter refills over time and your opponent is moving units over time as well, so it wasn't turn-based, I think was the idea. And the rating, I don't even know what the heck that is. That was just me being caught up with bells and whistles. What is all this? Alright, the health. Mock-ups. Oh, but yeah, I'll show some of the old maps that I did. Oh my gosh, this is bad UI. Alright. Oh my gosh, alright. It's taking up all my screen. Don't have much screen to work off of with. Alright, there we go. That's fine. But this is how I make levels. I do them in my pixel art program because we didn't have a tool to make levels because Austin was too busy. So the only thing I could do to make levels was to insert numbers into a table, which made it very hard to visually test levels. So I needed a visual, so I used this. I can actually kind of show how I do it. So let me duplicate layer, and I lock my grid to 24x24. No, it's 12x12. Yes. Okay, why do I have two of these? Delete. There we go, much better. Okay. But I basically turn my snapping function on, and I just paste tiles onto my pixel art program. So we got a little level going on here. I can make it symmetrical. There we go. Symmetrical. Maybe I want to add units, so let's go and do that. Let's put a chef in here. Note how none of this, what I'm doing right now, it would actually like go into the project file, but I do this as a visual aid. So yeah, this is how I do it. Super hackish, but it was very hard to playtest levels or even design them in the first place, because plugging numbers into a table is very difficult to visualize. Let me see what levels I got. Oh, this was an older version of the fight or flight level. This level almost stayed the same. There's one less fan. Usually what happens is I rough out the level in this pixel art program, and then I'll just change unit positions as I go, because it's much easier to change and modify stuff after you've created the level. Oh yeah, this is like getting really close to the final version of this level. This one is pretty much final. Wow, I'm surprised that survived. That one's final. Wow, this one would have been way harder. It's the mountain defense. That is pretty much the same. That got changed. Oh yeah, this is Austin didn't like the text appearing over the cursor, probably because he didn't. I don't know. Just opinions. UI testing. This was like I don't even know what this map was. Evil Trucks. This level was called Evil Trucks, if you can see that. This was not made in Game Maker. This was made in Unity. So, yeah, that's why this is the way it was. So, he could have made a level built-in level editor, but you know, unfortunately, Austin isn't that great of a guy, and yeah, no, he was so busy. He was working so hard on that AI, and just like adding a unit took some time. Which is also why we didn't get to add like everything we wanted, but so there was a trade-off. The max, I had to work under some pretty restrictive map sizes. 9x9 was the max. I wanted to do 10x10, but I guess he felt that the odd number felt right, which is fine. I mean, it's all preference, but I think it turned out just fine. It really doesn't matter. I think the final version, in terms of level size and all that, was perfect. This is wow. This level is really this level is really freaking difficult. That got changed. This is me experimenting with artillery hitbox ranges because I did it for this level, and this level got changed too. This level, I mean, the whole point of it was just to have players kind of be aware of safe spots and know how to gauge enemy hit, like artillery fire. But yeah. Oh wow, and there wasn't any grass down here in the bottom, in the south technically, is what the grid position would be. So you could only work one way. Wow, that's really bad. I'm so glad I opened that up. And that's the other reason why I really hope Clayton or Austin can update the Unity build on Steam, because the newer maps I have, personally, I feel like they get rid of a bit of the rigidity in some of those levels, those two levels. This one pretty much has not changed. I think I gave more enemy helicopters to make it a little more intense. This one's pretty much the same. Yeah, actually, it's exactly the same. That one's pretty much the same. Oh, well, there it is. There's the older version. This one was not very good and was not fun. Spiral Mountain. Notice how I just got super lazy with copy pasting, so I just drew a squiggle for a mountain. This level, wow, this is like, just some of these levels were just so hard, and just I don't think they would have been as fun. This was the older version of the mountain defense level. It doesn't look fun at all. It looks really stupid. This is the next version. This level, yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do with this level. Oh, here it is. Yep, older Demon Pass. This was not fun. I remember putting it into Unity, and it took me like, I think it took me a good like hour of reiteration just to make this level like not frustrating and dumb. Because while you have that helicopter on the left-hand side to kind of pull units off, it just, I don't know, I didn't really like it too much, but maybe some people have their own opinion. I personally didn't think this was very fun, this version. The Divide, I love the Divide. That's one of my favorite levels. Blimp level, I gave the player more blimps because it's fun to have a lot of a unit that you're new to. I don't know, I just felt like it. Any comments? No. Vengeance, Foreboding. Still the same. XRD Revelator. I think I moved the blimps around. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah. Nice. Finale. This version was not very good and was very difficult and frustrating because, I mean, it's just like they didn't have these mountain ranges, so it was hard for them to like fire on you. But then, even if you fight through all this stuff, you have to deal with this annoying artillery setup. And it just, yeah, that got changed. That was just not fun. Newer one's way better. Oh, here it is. Here's the new version that will be in, that hopefully will be in the final Steam build. Hopefully. I can dream. But this was the last one I pushed to them. This one and that other map. Because the idea that I wanted to have was to still have the fans be able to push your trucks off the map, but still teach the player how the truck has a very specific way of attacking and moving. So that's why these mountains are here. And also this truck is specifically in this spot so that he can't reach the chefs when he attacks, so that players kind of know, okay, that's the range, and I have to move and position myself to prepare an attack. And this is a level that I just tested out right now. Let me close this graphic scale. Graphic scale. Concepting maps old. Is this anything new? No. Great. Oh, here's a... I don't know what the heck this is, but this looks really bad. Some great art that would have been in the game. Not really. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was just messing around on a stream one time. Typical. Typical of me to mess around. Strategy concept. Okay, yeah. Alright. We already saw that. We saw that. Tiles. You got arrows. There are some assets that did not make it in that I wish did, but we didn't have time. Because we would have had an arrow that points in on itself to let the player know that they can make a unit not move. What else we got? Tiles, roads. We never got time to add roads. Water was gonna have coasts. Like it was gonna shape itself so it fused better with like land tiles better. So you can see there's different shapes here and there. I should move this over here. Sorry about that. Buildings, obviously. Ice. It's fine. You know, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how this game turned out. All in all, I think it's a very complete project. Oh, wow! Look at this older selector. Like I don't even know what that is. The Mickey Mouse glove. I think this would have animated actually. Yeah, it would have. Yeah, those were gonna animate. But the selector used to be really thin and hard to see, so I made it a lot wider. Just little things that get changed. It's just one of those things where you just sometimes you just kind of have to build it out, and then you kind of realize that there's stuff to change. That's game development. It's hard to make things look perfect on the first pass. It's possible, but very difficult. Buttons. What is this? Buttons. What do we got here? Oh, this is me testing out UI design with Austin. Yeah, I think I was sharing screens with him and trying to explain to him why my idea was actually good, and then he was like, no, and he flipped a middle finger at me on webcam. Just kidding. Unit sprites. Oh wow, look at that older version of artillery. It was pretty hard to create a convincing t-shirt cannon. So if you've never seen a t-shirt cannon, it's just a tube, like a normal one that you hold by hand, and it's just powered by compressed air. But I saw a video where someone made like this really intense minigun version. That's why there's like this barrel, but it just didn't look good. It looked really bad, so I got yeah. It just didn't look right. It looked like a beehive launcher or something. It's what it looked like. So it just didn't look good. But the newer one is just like, yeah. Sometimes it's better to be straightforward about things. So I think whenever I try to concept unit designs or character designs, I always try to think of like something that's unconventional or just you don't really see much of. That's why I tried doing the minigun version, but I didn't. It just didn't look good. Yeah, let's see. Blimp turned out pretty great. Blimp was originally not going to be in the final game. CEO. This guy. Can I see the animation? But this guy, I really wanted him to be in the game, but I think me and Austin had a bit of a disagreement in terms of what he could have been. For me, what I was trying to have him be was a support, and the idea is he has an ability where if a unit of yours has moved, he can walk up to that unit and cast like a buff that will let them move again. So as a result, you can do some pretty crazy stuff like have a unit move. I mean, it's literally letting a unit move twice, and just doing some crazy like setups. It wasn't clicking with him, and also we just didn't have enough time. But that was the version I was pushing for, was to allow that double move buff. But you could also have him cast that buff on an enemy, but instead of a buff, it would be a debuff. And I think the idea was it would reduce their movement. I think that's what it was. Yeah. So he was a flexible unit. He can't kill anything on his own, but he's very dangerous to have on your on either team because he just gives you more movement potential. The potential. But nope, not enough time. Next time. Franchise Wars HD Remastered. Confirmed. Fans. Did I change anything with these fans at all? The only thing that got changed is that they got compacted more because they took up so much tile space that they just, yeah. That's pretty much that. Yeah, there was not much space to work off of. The fans are very big. Yeah, they take up a lot of space. Helicopter was originally did not have a magnet because originally it was going to attack like any other unit because we were gonna, back in the version with health, we were gonna have the units be able to attack each other. Certain unit types had a stronger advantage against others, that sort of thing. There was counterattack, all that. It was basically Advance Wars, like a clone. It pretty much was a clone, but I think this Franchise Wars has a better identity. And so when I pushed for having the helicopter be more of a support unit, we gave him a magnet, and it worked. Infantry, first unit I tested, I think. Wow, that's taking a lot of space. There we go. Yeah, whatever. You've seen this unit already. No one cares. Taco truck. Is this old? Oh, yes it is. Yeah, this is old, definitely. Did not have the taco on top. I don't know why I changed the colors. That is weird. Why would I do that? Huh, I wonder why I did that. Whatever. Then I gave I put a taco on top of it. Or a soda can. It's supposed to be a soda can for frog pop. Like a soda pop, so it's a can. And even the writings on the little graphics on the truck is supposed to be like bubbles. Bubbles. So that's the art. I can very quickly go through the design doc. Any new comments? No, I haven't played Fire Emblem. I need to. But yeah, I mean, yeah, someone mentioned to me that, yeah, the CEO unit with that move again thing wasn't anything new, but I still really wanted to have that be his ability, because I think it would be nuts to have a lot of movement potential, just doing crazy stuff like an artillery that could shoot twice, or like a blimp that just has like crazy amounts of reach. Like, that's what I wanted. What kind of games were we gonna have? Oh yeah, this is the old versions of the game we're gonna have. Fox versus humans, knights versus samurais, man versus monkey, zookeeper versus actually, I think this is more of a... This is just me just being retarded and just posting random stuff, so that's not important. But basically, we had a bit of trouble figuring out what we wanted, but then Clayton stepped in and said, like, maybe it could be about, like, based on the movie where these two franchises, or there's a franchise war that happens, and Taco Bell is the victor. I don't know what movie he said it was, but that's what it was. So we liked it, and we were like, oh yeah, we should put our IPs in there. So we did that. Delivery boy, promoter, propaganda, fans, blimp healer, tooltip. What is all this? Single player, sequential missions, small cast of units. Oh, this is all, yeah, this is all just floating ideas. Shared units. Underdog franchise versus Evil Corp. CEO boost damage. Taunting, drawing fire. Catapult, fling units. Oh, that would have been so sick. Yeah, I feel if we did a franchise Wars HD, some units types I'd really want to try to have is a unit that can fling your units and throw them to like a position so you can get some crazy like just movement going on. There was an idea I had for a unit that could set forests on fire, and maybe for like 1 or 2 turns that forest will burn and then it'll turn into plains after. But the idea was like you could set like a whole like forest on fire and then just push enemy units into it, and I don't know. Not enough time. Units chart. Damage, movements. What is this? Healing aura. Yeah, there's just there's a lot of stuff. I don't. It's just kind of just going through this is so dumb. it's like yeah. All you need to know is there's a lot of ideas. I don't think, yeah, okay, so people can't see these. Garrisoning, vehicle sabotage. I mean, like, these don't have to be written off. Like, there's definitely potential to have them in the next game if we ever do it, which I don't think we will. Unless we have, like, all the free time in the world. But I think I'm pretty happy with this version of the game. I don't think we need to do anything more. But the ideas are there. A mine layer. It's pretty cool. Launches unit into the air. Knocks unit back 2 spaces in the air. Unit that self-sacrifices and blows itself up. Digs into ground. Digging up land potentially allows water to flow in. Killing units that are still moving around in dug terrain. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah, that would have been really cool. I was really trying to come up with unit designs that really just do crazy stuff that's very unconventional, like digging into terrain, terramorphing. I wanted to have that, so there's just this crazy dynamic that happens. Unit that creates a laser, jump, pull. A pull did make it in. Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri. Oh, I think that was the joke. Was Guy Fieri or Fiery? Would have been the guy who sets it on fire, or like a rock star guy. Internet troll. Guy Fiery. Well, Austin liked that. He thought that was funny. Let's see. He's not here on the stream. I wish he was watching, but he's too busy being rich and successful right now, so I can't do that. This is the current one. Yeah, we didn't have base building for unit costs. Units. Let's see. Oh, I worked really hard to make it easy for Austin to have like a chart for AI targeting priorities and stuff. What else we got? Here's the original. This is the original document I made for damage values, counterattack, health, movement, everything, you name it. But yeah, I did this, and then I kind of thought about it again, and I went back to the drawing board because I was like, I think Austin asked me the question like, what do you really like about turn-based strategy? And I just thought about it for a while, and it was like, I really like Advance Wars because I love how each unit is very different and has like these unique capabilities, and I really wanted to try to emphasize that. So that's why I took this doc and I just threw everything out and I just focused on mechanics, and that's what happened. But then we went back to this one, but then it was a pain working with the health system that was not implemented yet, so I pretty much ended up making it go back to the puzzle version, so, which I'm okay with because I like this iteration of Franchise Wars. What is this? Oh, this is my progression chart. I made this so that I could progress the levels. Yeah, this is how I do it. If I need to organize my thoughts, I make a chart. So I know which ones do I need to work on, what kind of ideas do I got, and you know, if I'm like, oh, I have a tank level rush, reach and fast, I could do that, and I could be like, oh, that sounds cool, and I could put it into this chart. That's all it is. Whatever. This finale, chest level. Oh yeah, chest level did make it in. Fans in Mountains V good. I don't know if we have that. Oh, whatever. Crumble blocks. Oh, I wanted to have a block that could crumble. If a unit goes over it and then they leave it, then the block crumbles away, so you can't go back. That's what I wanted to do. Levels, music, sounds. I think that's just my to-do list. Game dev. Game dev. I don't know. I don't think there's really much else for me to show. Thumbnail work. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, that's Franchise Wars. That was the stream. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to check before I call it. Let me check my notes. Unless there's anyone who has a question, I can answer that. Did I even... Oh, cutscene art, yeah, forgot about this. Cursors. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it's whatever. Art. I did this on a stream when Austin was streaming. I think he archived it, I hope. Yeah, this is all game devs. This is all nerd crap, guys. It's nothing special. It's all just, at this point, it's just, yeah, elements that are separated into layers and just nerd crap, you know, normal stuff. Credit screen. Yeah, because otherwise, I think that's about all I can think of. Yeah, we never got roads in. That's fine. Roads suck. You can make good levels without roads. But you can also make good levels with roads. Therefore, roads don't actually make a difference. Therefore, you don't need roads to make a good game. Oh, and in terms of sound effects, I mean, sound and music, that's all done in FL Studio. Can you make good roads with levels? Does not compute. Does not compute. I need to stop clicking my pen. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have to show the sounds. I think there was one sound effect that was going to be the Wilhelm scream. I don't think Austin implemented it. I wish he did. But the idea was if you push a unit off the level, there was like a 1 in like 1,000 chance that you would hear the Wilhelm scream. But I don't think that made it in. And I wanted to implement, the thing I like to do in my games is I like to make like nods to my previous ones with the sound effects, but I couldn't really do that because it just didn't make sense with the sounds that were needed. Like in Nameless reuses one of the sound effects from Frog Hop. It's just a thing I like to do because it's kind of like the Wilhelm scream, you know. I like doing that in my games, but this game I just couldn't really find a sound that I could reuse. So all the sounds were done from scratch, and the music from scratch. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. A black hole versus Earthbound? Dogmania versus nothing. This is so dumb. Eagle Scouts versus Bear Scouts. I'm pretty sure this was kind of a meme post at this point that I pretty much was the only one that sadly posted on. Just, yeah, which is fine. I mean, it's really stupid. I think I would add one every single day that was just really dumb. Superman versus Bad Boy. The Joker versus Joker from Persona 5. That's funny. Almond Milk versus Green Lantern. Wow. I was on some pretty powerful stuff. Birds versus Sapiens. Carl Sagan versus the Sun. Some great game ideas. I mean, who knows? One of these ideas could evolve into $1 million hit, but you can only choose one. Mario versus Bowser. Oh, that's definitely a hit. Confirmed. Orange Soda versus Cream Soda. Disco Dog versus Disco Cat. Ice Climbers versus Fox. Oh man, this is so dumb. Alright, hot water versus very hot water. Did I write that down? Where's that? Hot water versus very... That's funny. Regal Empire versus Game of Bones. Don't know what I was thinking there. I really like Windows versus Mac. Oh. Chapstick versus lipstick. Some pretty great ideas. I love them. I think they're all great. Hot dogs versus cold dogs. Yeah, I can't really... Honestly, at this point now, I'm just kind of like dawdling around, but that's pretty much the game. Let me actually... Let me test one more thing, because, let me see. There was one thing I tested that did not work well. Let's see if I run it, and then 720p, windowed. Let me try something here. Will it work? Oh, sweet. It worked. That one worked. try different resolutions. Ultra settings, windowed. Jelly Crouton and Tiny Warrior Games. Oh, seems good to me. Ultra settings, you have to play this pixel art game at Ultra. Let me take a look at my FL Studio file, and if there's anything special, I'll show it. If there's not, then I'm gonna kill the stream and then archive this this video. Let's see, franchise wars, franchise wars, franchise. I'm trying to see. I don't really see anything too special. There was like one song that got scrapped, but that's about it. Yeah, FL Studio. Let's see. And when credits, let me see if there's anything I have not used. Lose, select, win. No. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I do have some old music. Okay, let me see. How's the audio levels on this one? What was going on in my mind with this one? I think I was just experimenting with the Game Boy sound fonts, but this song did not make it in because it didn't make any freaking sense. That's why. It just didn't match. It didn't fit the leitmotif. And it was like, oh, it's a boss battle, but it didn't sound like a boss battle for this game. It sounded like a boss fight for like, it's like a mid-boss fight for like Earthbound or some RPG. That's why I didn't like it too much. Yeah, I think that's why that one never made it in. What's this one? Oh, I think this is a leitmotif test. I should shut up. Huh. Kind of has a Pokemon sound to it, actually. When I think about it. Oh, this is the older credits song. Da-na-na-na, da-da, yeah. Yeah, I think I was just testing MIDI with that one. That's just, yeah, it's the same thing. Don't know what I was testing. I think, oh, these are SNES sound fonts. I think I was gonna make the music originally SNES, but GBA just sounded a little bit better. It felt right. It felt like a real video game. That was kind of a cool bass line. Huh. I think this was me testing out ideas for the leitmotif, but I couldn't find it. I didn't find it. This is kind of a cool bass line, though. Sounds kind of sick. You can't hear it because I'm freaking breathing on the mic. That's a cool bass line. Yeah, it's you know, it's the process. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just like kind of like I don't see any point to show this because it's dumb. It's like, yeah, the final version's better. It's like there's not much to really see here, but I'm not even embarrassed. It's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna shut up. Okay, yeah, I think this was me finding the leitmotif. El leitmotif. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your comment, Cupcakes. The struggle of making music, trying not to make every song sound like a boss fight. Yeah, that can be tough. I find the hardest songs to do are the pieces that, I guess I was gonna say like emotional. I don't know if emotional is the right word. I guess it's like, I find it's hard if you're trying to do something that's very specific with a certain feel. Like that's when I find it's really hard to do a song. Like actually doing the level theme for this game was really hard because it was gonna sound like that boss theme, but then I just I think this song was inspired by a song from Star Fox 64. So then I had like an idea. Yeah, okay, you've heard this song a million times. There's not much to see. Let me just see if there's any unused audio here. Wow, that's surprising. Like every single pattern is used. That's usually not the case in my music. Usually I have like like 50% of the patterns I have are used, and then the other 50% are just like tossed to the side. But that's surprising that the song came together so well. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I mean, sound effects, yeah, I mean, I stack sounds and create them. Apply reverb when necessary. Pitch. Video games. So I can't really think of anything else. I think the stream is screwed now. I think unfortunately the entertainment value of this stream has now declined to a negative value, which I think is fine. I think the stream went pretty well. The game ran well on Steam. I just really hope we can add those level changes I made, because personally, I think my level changes are better than what's currently in it. But that's just me. Cookies versus biscuits next time. You know, what's funny is the food thing. I think originally I'm pretty sure I really wanted to have it be about like a war based on like people going all out for fighting for tacos, sort of, I guess, or like a franchises that were fighting for tacos, the secret taco recipe. But I don't know why that disappeared, but I'm not really upset about it. I don't even know why I cared that much. I think we wanted to go with a goofy theme, so that's why we went with sort of what we have now. French fries force. Video games. Alright, I'm out of ideas. I think I've shown everything. I will archive this. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on YouTube, but I'll put it on Twitch. I'll highlight it on Twitch, and then it'll be there for the rest of eternity. And I think that's it. So we're gonna try to release the game in like 2 weeks, I think, on Steam. I mean, it's already out, but we'll put it on Steam, so it's pretty sweet for free, I think. I'm not actually sure what we're doing. I probably should talk to Clayton about that. But then after that, I mean, we're all kind of going our separate ways for the time being. We'll probably, yeah, there's not really much else for us to work on since Austin is going to be, like, hella busy with his job. Clayton's busy with his work. Me, I'm going to be busy with my work, but I will say that what I'm currently working on is coming along very nicely. So I've teased that a little bit. I've shown builds of it to people. I don't know if a stream is necessary, but yeah, but anyways. Whatever. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. That's it. The stream's over. I'm over. The game's over. Good night.